Sosa2632 says, "Hi lad, second Isabel quest. There's 3 different quest lines to unlock her as a house guest, but it's tied to level as well as familiarity. You unlock first around LV 15, second around level 17, level 18, and last quest line around level 20 max."
I have news. I've received a letter from the Knight Commander. She asks that I return to Castle Navir at my earliest convenience. No, she didn't. But if you and I were wagering at a tavern, I'd put money down this is about Aurelia. Since I'm on errantry, she can't technically order me back. But she's like a second mother to me. You know I'm at your service. But it would mean the world to me if we could return to High Isle and speak to Dame Jorvel. If she needs my help, I'd like to give it. It will be nice to see Castle Navir again. The commander will likely be in her office, off the Knight's Wing. My parents have been asking after you, by the way. I've told them you're too busy to go to dinner anytime soon. Since I opted to travel with you, I'm considered a knight errant. A wanderer, basically. Just trying to make the world a better place, one act at a time. Like you. That's entirely up to the head of the Order. Knights might be assigned to a town, or asked to go on a quest, or even just patrol the Isle. I know it was hard to tell during the tourney, but the Orders are meant to serve the community. Drake, no. I never thought my knighthood would be quite like this, true. But we've righted so many wrongs together. I wouldn't change my decision for all the treasure in Gonfalon Bay.
Lads and lasses, listen far and wide, for across the isles and for a while we've had a source of pride. Noble are the knightly orders, 3 in name there are. Through epic poems their deeds are known in lands both near and far. Oh, the orders of the sisters, they lie so close at hand. Let's take account and raise a glass to our merry bands. The albatross, it sails the waves while iron sallies forth. The oaken knights know ancient ways and none.
Good to see these old stones again. Like my home away from home.
Welcome home, Dame Valois. Thank you for coming. I need you to deal with a bit of a situation. Good of you and Isabel to come. Let me be brief. Rather than being sobered by her misadventure on Stros Mackay, Aurelia has set off on some kind of quest. I'm concerned for her safety. If I knew where my daughter was, I would not have written to Isabel. Aurelia left a note saying she's gone adventuring to fix a problem she created, and not to worry. As if telling me not to worry will make everything fine. Yes, I immediately thought of Isabel, of course. As a knight on errantry, she is free to do as she wishes. This is not an order. It's a heartfelt request from a mother concerned for her daughter. It may be unrelated, but my aide Nilsman has not been seen in days. He is quite fond of Aurelia, and may know more than I do. You have my permission to search his bunk, over in the barracks, down the hall on the left. Thank you for looking into this. Aurelia is free to do as she wishes, of course. But my daughter is not a knight, and Tamriel is dangerous. I want to see her home safe. We had a long conversation about her misadventure on Stros Mackay, about what that signet ring means to Isabel's family, how much damage that con man might have done. She seemed quite sobered by the discussion. Yes, I'd hoped her brush with misfortune would convince her to buckle down, figure out what she wants out of life. Running off at the drop of a hat is hardly the response I expected.
I'll do my best to find Aurelia. I'm sure she's safe.
I hope that's true, Isabel, but we both know Aurelia. Once she's set a course, there's no changing it. Good luck.
Well, well, well. If it isn't the triumphant tourney winner Isabel Valois. And her second. Have you come back to Castle Navir to flaunt your incredible luck? If he's not in the library writing verse to annoy fair maidens, he's usually toiling away in Commander Jorvel's offices. Why, if anyone will know where the fair flower of Castle Navir currently sits upon her set-upon, it will be Nilsman. Good luck with that, I suppose. Meanwhile, I am readying for my first quest as a Knight of the Iron Knot. Despite Dame Isabel's questionable behavior and dubious win during the Sapphire tourney, the Order of the Iron Knot was eager to see me join their ranks. They know a true knight and valiant warrior when they see one.
I guess he was drinking. A lot. Stinks like a... That man is not a poet. Look at this place. Ugh. I know, right?
Swords of the Valkyrie,
Let's
Dougley
see.
65,
If I'm
evening
reading these
everyone,
scribbles
smiley
right, he
face.
went down to
Grouping for
Gonfalon
Doug
Bay.
Cyrodiil Blackreach AD Adventures, put a plus in chat to join us, smiley face.
These bottles here are all Flag's rum. It's foul stuff, proudly made right near the harbor. They serve it at the Ancient Anchor, just south of the main gate. Nilsman?
Swords of the Valkyrie,
Did you
Hazel
hear?
underscore RAA,
Lord Bakaro's
plus.
conference. It's peace talks to try to end the Three Banners War.
Good luck with that. They may have worked.
If you're looking for food or drink, just ask at the bar. And Mara, smile upon you, friend. Oh, the poet? Yeah, sure. He's been in here a lot recently. He sits in the corner, nursing his rum and writing. He's not here now, but I think he left some of his work in the back. You run in interesting circles, friend. No, not that I know of. The anchor's a bit lowbrow for her sort, isn't it? Anything else I can help with?
Was led by the amber gate of its ships and sailors we see.
Swords of the Valkyrie, Raza 9891, anyone help with high LWB? Swords of the Valkyrie,
Stand on the
Raza
quay.
9891,
Oh,
can
the
share
docks.
quest.
Let's see if he's still down by the water.
Swords of the Valkyrie, Beconia 72, Raza plus.
Stendark gives me strength. Look, on the bridge. More poetry. Millsman must be... Do you smell that? All Flags rum. There's an empty bottle just ahead. He went over this bridge.
Swords of the Valkyrie, Eshnity underscore blue, Jevin and everyone, love.
Aha! There's Nilsman, over there, on the beach.
Swords of the Valkyrie, Dougly 65,
There's
evening,
Aurelia.
smiley
Have you
face.
seen her?
Oh, it's Isabel's friend. Hello, friend. Hello, Isabel. If you're looking for her, Aurelia is gone full in bay. I mean, very much gone away. Oh, away. On a ship, you know. Whoosh. How could she like that Captain Marceau so much? It just has a boat. So many questions. I can't keep up with the four of you. I don't know where the ship went. Ask a shipping clerk. No, snipper clerk. Shipping clerk. Talk to them.
Let's see if we can find a shipping clerk, my friend. They're back across the bridge on the right. Millsman, when you wake up, go back to Castle Navir. And Stendar's breath, take a bath.
Swords of the Valkyrie, Raza 9891, Thai.
Aye, what can I do for you?
Swords of the
You
Valkyrie,
looking to book a cargo
Ninjet,
ship?
plus Dug.
Well, that's not exactly the kind of information I just hand out on a whim, is it? Why are you looking for Marcel?
Swords of the
We've
Valkyrie,
never had
Arctic
trouble
Fox
with Valois
53,
Mercantile,
good evening elite
and Marcel is a
Valkyrines.
good 'un. Oh, a lost lamb. Tugs at my heartstrings, it does. I tell you what, let's do a trade. You help me with a problem, and I'll tell you where your little lamb has got to. What do you say? A cheating, no-good son of a horker named Hall stole a couple bottles of wine I'd procured for a client. When I confronted him, he said, Khajiit stole nothing. Crappy old cat. I worked out a trade. He's got a bad back and wants to make a seathorn poultice. Should be some growing along the water east of town. Grab some, then go looking for that thief in the Outlaw's Refuge. He'll give you the wine.
Swords of the Valkyrie, Beconia 72, Dug plus. Swords of the Valkyrie, Odeon 16, Hey.
Well, serve the crew of the damned.
Swords of the Valkyrie, Arctic Fox 53, plus.
Eventually, all will settle.
She loved went down to the shore. For he loved the wind and he loved the spray.
So much wealth, but everyone here is so poor in spirit.
Look away from poor Halls. He will be right as the rains on the plain just as soon as he makes his poultice. Oh yes, give it now! You have the Seathorn? Give it here to Halls, please, and thank you. Khajiit stole nothing! It is possible a few bottles of wine ended up in this one's pack at the end of card night. But, no time for banter. Here is the fine wine from Skyrim. Ah, thank you, new friend. Halls will take this and make a most potent poultice as taught by his dearest sweet Mimidra. Tell that orc next time we play cards. She is the one to be buying the drinks.
You managed to pry that fancy pants wine out of his claws? Ah, success! You've saved me an awkward discussion with my client friend. I thought you'd come through, so I looked up their course. Captain Marceau sailed for Rivenspire. He was to put in at North Point, but Marceau mentioned they were headed for a little village just outside the city. Some backwater called North Salt. Be careful in Rivenspire, Swabby. I've heard dark shadows hang over that part of the world.
Well?
Look there! It's Captain Marshall!
Swords of the Valkyrie, Raza 9891, plus Doug.
Roll free!
Isabel, thank Lecky. Quickly, Aurelia's this way.
We're right behind you.
Mate, report. Where's Aurelia?
Sorry, Captain. 2 of those bastards jumped us. Threw her in a boat, headed down the coast.
Talk to Marso, my friend. I'll keep watch.
I don't know why you're here, but you are a handsome sight. She what? She told me... Damn, her incredible eyes. Aurelia showed up at the port and asked me for help. She had people looking into Kiv Linders, the thief who stole Isabel's ring. She was worried about what he could have done with that signet. Kiv apparently sent some letters to North Point pretending to work for Isabel's family. He had some debts here and was trying to use Valois mercantile funds to pay them off. Aurelia had all the details. I'm not sure. We didn't even make it to the village. Maybe they're Kiv's business partners. We can search the bodies later when Aurelia's safe.
I'm so sorry, Captain. They caught me by surprise.
Follow the coast to the southeast, friends. I'll patch my wounds and follow behind.
Not the end of our tale.
I Housing Master's Eye, Rubenstein 84. Hi, can I sell this? I Housing Master's Eye, Rubenstein 84, Formula, Dwarven Scone, Powered. I Housing Master's Eye, LGZL, Sure.
We have to find her. Ready to ride.
I Housing Master's Eye, Rubenstein 84,
happy
Price?
To see you. Quick, untie me.
Aurelia, thank the gods. Are you all right?
I'm here, Marso, and I'm fine. Thanks to Isabel and her friend. I don't know how you found us.
I
but
Housing
I'm
Master's
so glad
Eye,
you did.
LGZL,
I have so
Hum.
much to tell you.
Aurelia, your mother reached out to me. She's worried sick.
Oh, don't worry about Mother. I've been on a quest, and I've learned so much. I never got a chance to thank you
I
after
Housing
Stros
Master's Eye,
Mackay,
LGZL.
and here
Someone
you
knows
are,
for this one?
riding to my rescue once again. I know I acted quickly, but listen, I have so much to say.
I Housing Master's Eye,
After
Rubenstein
the
84. Okay, I learning
problems
self.
with Kiv,
Winky face.
I had a long conversation with Mother. She really helped me to understand how badly someone could bungle things with that signet. I did. You don't spend your life as
I
the
Housing
Knight
Master's
Commander's
Eye,
daughter without learning
LGZL,
the value of a
expensive
good
normally.
scribe. I managed to stop most of Kiv's schemes with a few letters, but he withdrew some money from an account in North Point. Quite correct. Marso and I were attacked. Isn't that a good sign? We're close to something here. I know it. I'm sure Mother would rather I go rushing home, but I caused this problem, and I want to see it fixed.
I'm trying to focus on the fact that we found Aurelia safe. That's the important thing here. I did, and... duh. I can't believe it. She's been impulsive before, but this? Running around pretending she's investigator dragging Vale? She always did. You know, as bad as Nilsman's poetry was, I sort of understood it.
I housing master's
She made me
I,
feel that way once,
LGZL,
too.
not sure, happy face.
All right, she's a woman grown. If she wants to stay in Rivenspire, I'm not going to drag her home like an unruly child. I may just take a page from the Lady Investigator's book and send the Knight Commander a letter. We both just have to accept Aurelia is going to do what Aurelia is going to do, and get out of her way. In any case, thank you. You're a good friend. It wasn't until I may just take a page from the Lady Investigator's book.
I'm sorry I worried you, Izzy. Don't fret, though. Marso and I will rest up at an inn, and then it's back to the investigation.
PlayStation